Ashutosh, electoral records, popularity scales, they seem to tilt heavily in favor of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In your appreciation, is it just cameras? He's been CM for 3 terms, PM for 3 terms and counting. In your appreciation, what was Rahul Gandhi doing? Boosting the morale of his cadre, telling them, don't be scared of Modi. He's not a big problem. He can be defeated. He's not undefeatable.
See, Gaurav, if you put yourself in the Rahul Gandhi shoes and you have to fight with Narendra Modi on a daily basis, what will you do? Will you praise him? Of course not. You will not praise him. So, and he's talking to his own men, and he has to buck up them up because he has to prepare them. If you say that Narendra Modi is invincible, Narendra Modi can't be defeated, Narendra Modi is too big a character. So obviously the whole team will get demoralized. I think this is basically an exercise to demystify Narendra Modi before the congressmen and prepare them for the bigger battles. It's as simple. And every political party does it. Like the BJP will always talk about Rahul Gandhi. अरे ये तो बहुत बच्चा है, इसको तो कितनेदार पॉलिटिक्स में लॉन्च किया है. अरविंद केजरीवाल रोज कहते हैं बीजेपी तो देखिए हमसे डरती है, नरेंद्र मोदी हमसे डरता है. वो दिल्ली में चुनाव नहीं जीत पाते, लेकिन these are जुमलाज यार. नरेंद्र मोदी ने शुरू में क्या बोला, रही है तो अर्बन नक्सल है, इनकी जगह तो दिल्ली में नहीं, इनकी जगह तो जंगल में. So every political party, every political leader has to demystify the opponents. Otherwise, they can't fight election, they can't win elections. And winning, and of course, there's no doubt about it. In my opinion, that Narendra Modi is one of the tallest leader, one of the most popular leader in the country, one of the most powerful leader after Mrs. Gandhi. But that is for the history to judge. That is for the political experts for the judge, but not for the Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi will not say that Narendra Modi is invincible. He will always say Narendra Modi is beatable, and we are going to beat him.
Okay, Deshratan Nigam, in this Westminster model that India has adopted, the leader of opposition is virtually shadow prime minister. And the Congress party believes Rahul Gandhi is prime minister in waiting. So why does the BJP say, in your appreciation, that, this reflects the bankruptcy in the Congress party, the moral bankruptcy? Because all he's doing is he's boosting the morale of his workers. He's trying to convey that message. Of course, you can defeat Narendra Modi. The fact is that they were able to bring down the BJP numbers from 303 down to 240.
Well, Gaurav, in fact, on the lighter note, this seems to be a dam maro dam movement for Rahul Gandhi. And the fact remains that if Mr. Modi is not a big problem, then it's a small problem, a little problem, which means a problem for the Congress, which has prevented Congress from coming to power on 3 consecutive terms in the Lok Sabha and forming the government. Actually, Prime Minister is a part of a solution, not a problem. We all must understand, and his delivery record is fantastic. And no wonder he's getting awards internationally. I think somewhere about 30 awards, the highest awards of those respective countries that he has got. There are various ways of, boosting the morale of their own cadre, but not by demeaning somebody. You can talk positive, you can talk positive about India, you can talk about positive policies that you may try to bring for the country. You may try to, highlight the weaknesses of the policies and may suggest solutions. This is a work of a shadow prime minister, not otherwise. You don't meet the Chinese ambassador quietly and secretively. You don't meet on the so-called alleged Mansarovar Yatra Chinese officials. You don't talk against India in foreign soils. This is not the personality of a shadow prime minister. I expected far more from the shadow prime minister, leader of opposition that we have here. In the relaunching and infinite relaunching of the RG, as I would call it, is something which the Congress has to ponder upon. The BJP is
you want
on
to quickly
the ground.
Respond to that point, Salman Soz, raised by Deshratan Nigam, before I come to that question that I have for you, sir?
Gaurav, the basic issue is, like one of our friend Ashutosh said, that he was motivating his cadre. Do you feel demeaning somebody? You can motivate your cadre. And even cadre knows what is the reality on ground. The cadre knows that they are out of power because of this mindset. Obviously, you have to motivate your cadre. You can talk about your policies, what alternate you are going to give the people, which is better than BJP. But no, this is the fallacy. That's why I call Alice in Wonderland. They don't know what is the ground reality. And I'm very happy as a BJP member today that this is the mindset of the opposition today. With this mindset, they can never fight with BJP because they are not accepting the reality, what is the pulse of people. What is the narrative which people wants Congress party to do? Today, what is Congress party? It has become smaller than a regional party. They were the captain of Indi Gadbandhan. Now they are not even the 12th player. Do they do introspection? One of the biggest opposition parties, now Indi Gadbandhan parties are not accepting them. Why?
Salman Soz wants
Because
to
the
respond to
narrative is
that.
completely
Salman
in that
Soz wants to
Darbari's
respond to
hand.
that. Okay,
I'll respond.
go on, sir,
I'll
because
respond to
then
both.
go
I'll
on, sir.
respond to both, and it is good to see Deshrat Nigamji after a long time. He talked about substance. Let me just, let's talk about the substance. Was it not Prime Minister Modi when he was candidate Modi? He said, "I will do in 60 months what no prime minister has done in 60 years." And what did he do? He delivered the highest unemployment rate in 5 decades. Was he not the prime minister who said that I'm going to have Make in India, we're going to have manufacturing as a share of GDP will be 25%. And right now, manufacturing as a share of GDP is 13%, the lowest since 1961. Is this not the same prime minister who put so many of us, all of us, you, me, and so many poor people in this world, in this country, through the ringer? He said demonetization is going to be a surgical strike on, on cash and corruption, on black money. And today,
On terrorism.
since 2016, today, just let me finish. Today, cash is more than double it was in 2016. The ratio is the same. And Mr. Modi's kind of jumlas are for all to see. I mean, in what Agnipath? Let's talk about Agnipath. Gaurav, I know you believe it, you look after national security as well. He came up with a scheme and said this is a reform for young India to modernize the military. But cutting across the political spectrum, cutting across views, people are basically so sick and tired of this kind of a scheme that has become a huge joke. How can you basically run the military with 4-year contracts? So I would say Rahul Gandhi's criticism is about substance. Okay. He says this is not a man of substance. That's what we are saying. By the way, G20, and let me remind Rohan Gupta, that when G20 happened, in his home state, there were slums that were being covered when Mr. Modi's face was being plastered in his city so that they would hide India's reality. India's reality is that more than 100 countries are ranked lower on the global hunger index than India is. Please don't tell us about these things. We know what the reality is. And Rohan, I feel
Rohan
bad
Gupta
that you
wants
moved
to
to
respond.
BJP just when the BJP stars are going down. I'm so sorry for you, my friend.
This is again, I am really sorry for you, Salman, because people like you still are there in Congress party, but still the Mahima Mandan, the coterie of Darbaris, they don't allow you to communicate your view to the top leaders. So I'm really my sympathy with you. But here, Gaurav, we need to understand what are the numbers on ground. 4th largest economy, fastest growing economy. All the numbers are in favor of Mr. Modi, and that's why people are supporting Mr. Modi. Is it winning election by election? Is it by chance? You can have certain issues against Modi or Mr. Or BJP, but do you feel that winning elections like that is just by a fluke? No. Again, I'm coming back to Indi Gadbandhan, the biggest alliance form against Mr. Modi. Why it got shattered? Because of Congress party losing Haryana. I think in the politics of India, this is the worst ever, loss of any political party, that on a platter you are losing election. Why? Because your policies were completely wrong. Losing Maharashtra after good Lok Sabha performance. There are many states you had shown good performance in Lok Sabha. Why that Gubbara went down? You have to introspect. That is what it is. Your overconfidence is quite visible on face of leader of opposition, and I'm really happy with this overconfidence. By this mindset, you can never defeat BJP or Mr. Modi, because here there is a clarity of thought, clarity of narrative, and as far as international policy is concerned, or economy is concerned, or India is concerned, there is no confusion.